Good morning, Debbie Holloway here. We've been talking the last couple of conversations we've had about the four addictions. And one of the things that really shocked me was after the first time we talked about this, I had a ton of people say, mine is worry. And then I actually watched the podcast that Jessica Forrester mentioned, the Phil Stutz Micro Moments, and put some of my notes in I posted them here. And what was interesting is how many more people came out and said, it's all about worry for me. What I got out of the first part of that podcast, and I didn't listen to all of it, is just how much we worry. And you know what I think, ladies? I don't know, but I think maybe women worry more than men. I'd love to know your thoughts on that, but I do. I think women have a tendency to worry more than men. I don't know if it's just in our nurture nature to worry or if it has something more to do with how we were raised. I just know I'm not that smart to know. But what I do know is, man, a lot of us worry. So if you haven't read the notes that I put there, I thought it was so impactful. But I want to share with you the tool that he gave on this podcast for those of us that worry. For those of us that don't worry, yay, it's not worry for you. It could be drama, it could be the past, it could be others' opinions of you, which, by the way, was the number 2 of all of the 4 addictions that women seem to say belong to them. Maybe I should do a poll on here, or maybe someone should do a poll just to see how this all ranks out with everybody. However, I do want to focus on worry because that seems to be a big one. And one of the things that he said when it comes to worry, he said, imagine dropping just a blue drop of food coloring into a glass of water and how it spreads and completely changes the water. That's what worry does to our brain. Think about it. That's what worry does to our brain. Then we need to stop worrying. So the tool that he gave us was simply this. Take about 10 seconds. And he'd say, I would do this every morning. And I would recommend that if you find yourself worrying throughout the day, stop and use this tool. Stop and simply say, I am grateful for. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for the women of Wire. I am grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my horses. He said 3 or 4 things. He said just very slowly, take about 10 seconds and say this. And when you find yourself getting in that worry moment, just stop and state out loud what you're grateful for. He said you have to remain aware of how you're feeling around this. Don't think other thoughts. And ladies, I know that can be difficult, but he says don't think other thoughts. Just simply think about how your body's feeling when you say these words. That's called the grateful flow. He said your chest should begin to soften, which, by the way, when you worry and have anxiety, doesn't it tighten up in your chest? 100%. 100%. Then I listened to some more of it today. And what he said is, he talked about how we feel when people wrong us, when we feel like we've been wronged. Maybe you've never felt that way, but he gave us a tool for that as well. He said, concentrate on a warm light surrounding you, just enveloping you. Then take that now and focus on the person who's triggered your anger. Visualize their presence. Try to push all of that love towards them and like you're expelling a very deep breath. And then stop and think about relaxing and how loved you are. Now, I got to tell you, I tried that one and it didn't work for me. Maybe it would work for you and maybe I need to try it more often. But I do think if we have tools that we can use, it makes an amazing difference. Think about that, especially those of you that worry. Now, the room block is in. I will be posting it today for our Wire events in Phoenix, the 13th and 14th of April. You have the opportunity to sponsor a table, which means you can decorate it with all your branding. marketing pieces you want to share, whatever you want to do, as long as what you do isn't so tall the people behind you can't see the stage. We have so many cool things planned. By the way, we only have 10 VIP tickets left because there's only so many people that can sit up front and only so much room in the special luncheon we're going to have for the VIPs. So if you haven't gotten your VIP ticket or your ticket in general, you should. Ladies, there are so many direct flights to Phoenix, Arizona. April 13th and 14th, peak of the season, a room rate of $259 a night. I don't think it gets any better than that to have a wonderful opportunity to spend a day and a half with amazing women and learn and share and grow. So if you haven't gotten your ticket, please do. I'll be posting the link today. Try the exercise on worry, what you're grateful for. I'd love to hear from you. How did that work for you? What did you experience when you did it? And make it a great day.